Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this reaches you. This is Bye from Earth and Water Tower, and I'm here for the general energy for the week of the 11th through the 17th of May. Sat here, did my thing, shuffle my cards, and let's just do the four-card spread and clarify, see what we got going on this week and how we can make it better or head something off at the pass. So here we go. Let's see what's going on. Oh, no. Here we go. All right. So, what do we need to know? What do we need to do? What do we need to really think about this week? And then what do we need to let go? Okay. All right. Didn't want me to look at the bottom. All right. So, what do we need to know this week? Okay. Well, look who's here. The good old Hierophant. This is Taurus. You know, he was the Pope originally, but this is really representing your traditional world, or quite possibly, some kind of blessing in disguise might be coming in. But, let's roll through this and see what's going on. But anyway, something definitely to do with our traditional world. So family, job, home front, all that good stuff. Let's look at what do we need to do. All righty. Knight of Wands. Well, fire's out to play here. So Aries, Leo, Sag. Good morning, Julie. Okay, so, knights always charge in. They're changing things. They're creating action and doing stuff. This one's a spiritual realm. So what really, truly drives us. Gracie, are you taking questions, by the way? Oh, no, I'm sorry, honey. I'm just doing a reading for right now. Anyway, so that's what's going on with this. So this is what we need to do. We need to pursue what we truly want, what we desire, and most likely it is entangled with our traditional world. I heard home. They said to me. Let's look at what we're supposed to really think about this week, you guys. Interesting. Now look who showed up. The High Priestess. She's Cancer. Okay, but this is the Oracle of Delphi. This is someone that is very in tune to the spiritual realm, trusts her intuition, trusts her instincts, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we need to think about. We need to think about trusting our instincts. So don't override them. That's what I'm getting. So let's get this last card here. What do we need to let go? Let's see what that's all about. Two of Swords. That's Gemini. All right, check this out. We all know as we're climbing that ladder, twos are choices or decisions. This one is obviously very much in our noggins, in our ideas, in our thoughts, all that good stuff. And there was some kind of tough choice going on here, some kind of tough decision. So what we're being told for this week, hey, maybe lay low, maybe not do that quite yet. But let's go ahead and clarify. Pisces, please let me know. Okay, darling, I will. This is just a general for the week today, though, sweetie, but watch me through the week. I do different things. So anyway, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm just communicating with someone. So look at, what are we supposed to know this week? Well, we got the Hierophant. So heads up on your traditional world, okay? So let's get a little extra skinny. So what's this all about? Tell me here. Okay, here's the first card. Oh. All right, Seven of Wands. You see, here we go with the spiritual realm. Here's that seven. That's defending yourself. Let me get two more cards. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. And let me see. The wheel is Sagittarius. Interesting. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So we are making progress. We're going from a 7 to an 8. But that's like going from defensiveness to total bombardment. So I'm not so sure how good this is, but there is some opportunity here though to move forward. Wow. Okay, we just got to fight. I keep hearing fight the storm. That's what they're saying. They're telling me to push through to fight the storm. So there's some kind of incoming storm, you guys. And it's definitely in the spiritual realm, which is always connected to your, physical world, your traditional world. And there's definitely something going on. We're defensive at first, and then there's all this bombardment, but there's opportunity here. So, you know what? If this is the category of we need to know, just prepare yourself. Prepare yourself this week for a lot coming at you. And it's really about the direction and the way you're trying to go, or maybe something new you're creating here. But let's keep going, because it gives me kind of a ew feeling, like this is too much for right now. So Are we going to be successful or not? I don't know. Let's go and look at what we're supposed to do, and that should help us here. Because, yeah, even though we're going upward, it's still in the tough zone. It's not, it's a rough one. So tell me about the Knight of Wands, because that is pursuing our goals, seeking what we want, going for it, creating change, all that good stuff. Here we go. First card. Wow, we got a lot of fire. Heads up, fire signs. 10 of Wands. All right, let's get two more cards. 2 of Wands. All right. Holy cow. And then the Magician. Oh, you guys, major change. Okay, we're creating change. There's opportunities. Now we've got the Magician going on. What we need to do, we need to create this for ourselves. Okay, thank you. We are definitely being pushed. We're being pushed. I think that's why we feel a little defensive, and we're creating this change, and then the universe is just throwing more at us. But it's an opportunity. Okay, thank you. I just heard it's like the rubber's meeting the road. Okay, this is like the final countdown to something big. Okay, and with what we're supposed to do here, look at the words on here too. This is interesting. On that 10 of Wands at the top here, it says oppression. Interesting. And then the 2 of Wands says dominion. Interesting. Oppression, dominion, and then the Magician. With that pursuing of what you want. And we're jumping from a 2 to a 10. That's a huge leap in what we're supposed to do. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Believe in you, even though we don't have the full here. What I'm hearing is because of this Magician, you guys, this is a huge push from the universe, from God, whatever you use, fine with me. But anyway, this is a huge push for us to create this magic. And we're being reassured we do have it. Okay. You can do this. You have what you need. But this jumping from 2 to 10, it's showing me that if you make this decision, and you keep pursuing what you truly desire, you'll get there. You will make it. But there's some kind of big leap involved. There's a big leap involved, you guys. Very interesting, but it is moving towards your goal. I mean, it is moving towards your goal. This just seems wild, and I'm a little ooh, what's going on this week, guys? Excuse me, need a sip of coffee. Let's go to, what we're supposed to really think on. Now we got the High Priestess, and that's all about being connected to your guides, to your intuition, to your gut feelings, all that good stuff. So give me a little extra skinny. Well, with all this bombardment, it could be we start overthinking, I would think. But anyway, let's see. Tell me, why is the High Priestess here? Why do we really need to? Oh, okay. For some of you out there, they just told me that there's a spiritual awakening happening within you. Okay, so look to that. No wonder she's here. And so to trust it, and don't overthink it. Feel this awakening within yourself. Okay, that's what they're telling me. Oh, okay. For the general people out there, right now I got the 4 of Swords on top of her. See, that is giving yourself a mental break. All right, let's get 2 more cards. 8 of Cups. All right, well, indolence, truce. Let's get 1 more card. Let's see what it says. And the 8 of Swords, interference. Wow. Wow. I don't want that. Do any of you really want this for the week? I don't think I do. Well, no, we push through. We survive, right? So this is very interesting. I was right about the fact that we were getting in our heads, because with this, with the High Priestess, we need to connect to our intuition, to our higher selves, to our guides, all that good stuff, and give our dang mind a break. We need to give it a rest. And with the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, that's really, really, we've got how many now? We've got 3 8s here. Okay. 8s are always, over the top bombardment, hitting obstacles, all that kind of stuff. So this is going to be a tough week for a lot of us, if you relate to this at all. But what it feels like is that there is a change. There's change being created. You are pursuing it. You're being guided this way, and you're being reassured you can do it, but you're also being warned. We're being warned, look out. It's like an avalanche is going to happen. Something's big. And like I said, there's a big leap. there's this big jump from one thing to another, and like all in the in between steps or whatever phases are just being leapt over. I don't know why, but it is also there's some kind of a reckoning here where you just start feeling and understanding your truth more organically, because you're going to let your mind get take a break over this. Overthinking is not helping you. And with these three eights now, and now with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups, that is walking away, getting rid of something that just no longer serves you. And this is in your emotional world and in your mental state. This is quite a happening week, guys. This is really a happening week. Prepare yourself for quite the ride. So let's look at this. The last card was the Two of Swords, and that's what we're supposed to let go. Well, it makes all the sense to me right now. Why would you make a very tough decision? Something that could potentially be kind of disastrous because we're in the midst of all this. Um, it's funny. There's only one cup here, but there's a lot of emotion at play here, a lot of, you know, spiritual chaos going on here. So, but tell me about the Two of Swords, what we're supposed to let it go. Just give me a little more info. Wow, I did not expect this. I did not expect this, you guys. Oh, here we go. Ah, look what we got. Safety. Oh, I love it. The Hermit. The Hermit. All right, let's get two more cards. Four of Pentacles. Okay, okay. And Nine of Cups. Yay! Yay! Okay. All right, so guys, what on this thing, okay, look out. We are going to get just hammered this week. A lot is going to come at you, but be willing to let it happen and go more within, like I said, trust your intuition, how you're responding physically, how all that good stuff, as opposed to overthinking, because you're going to be okay. I mean, we are being guided and being told we can do this. And this last card now, what we were supposed to let go was that tough decision. Well, when I clarified on that, yes, because you know what, it's the better thing to do is to go within. Seek your own truth, shut out all this outside noise, shut out all that noise, stabilize yourself. We got that Four of Pentacles. Just hold on. Just hold yourself a little tightly for a little bit longer. We got the Nine of Cups. That's that safety zone. That's a wonderful place to be. So this is all about, well, and it says power and happiness on both these cards, power and happiness. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay by the end of the week, or however this rolls for you. It is absolutely going to be okay. Just don't force any kind of situation. Like I said, there's some weird leap. If anybody has that, I'd like to hear about it. Because there is. There's just this massive jump happening. But trust in your intuition, your guts. You're going in the right direction, even though you're going to get bombardment, you're going to get pushback, whatever's going on, because you are creating change. But it is going to be okay as long as you trust and go within yourself and just turn out the outside noise and do what's truly correct for you, because you are going on the path of taking back your power, stabilizing yourself, and creating happiness and fulfillment. So, yay, that's what I got. It's just nothing's for free or cheap or easy. I've told you that many times. It's free, cheap, or easy. It ain't worth it. You got to put in the time. So that's what I got. Let me get another sip here. Let's see what Sacred Destiny has to say. A final message from the universe. So let's see what the Sacred Destiny. Whew, boys and girls, we are in for it this week. But all's well that ends well. Okay, so what do you got for me? Can you give me just a little? That's you. Oh, I like this. Good advice. Simplicity. I think that's very good advice. I think when all this, because there is going to be so much bombardment and so much thrown at you this week, just try to keep it simple. The KISS principle, keep it simple, stupid. I think that will help you a lot. And then truly, by not overthinking and trusting your intuitions and how you truly feel about this situation, you will end up in a very good position. You will do the right things for you, and you're being guided that way, and you can do it. So that's what I got. I'm going to let it go at that. As always, I'm going to say again, it is a general for the collective. You may or may not resonate, but have a wonderful week. As always, I send you all my love. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye, Julie. Bye, Pearl James. Bye. You too, honey. Bye, guys.